King Mont is arriving on Wednesday, and before he gets here, there's still more to talk about. I've taken the comments from my Should You Pull King Mont video, and we're going to go over some of the new information, or kind of recap some of the important information about this banner so that you are well informed and have a plan going into it. Let's start off with Cultured Enthusiast. I don't know why this one comment got blown up like this, but it's hilarious. It says, join the Discord, people, and that is totally accurate. You need to join the Discord. I do a very poor job of plugging it, but we've seen some activity lately. There's lots of people coming on and chatting, and it's been super fun. You get to chat with me. I'm relatively active in there, and I would just love to see more people come. And if you have questions, if you're new, we're happy to answer. There's not just me, there's other people that will answer your questions. So please join us on the Discord. Next up from George Mombila. Yeah, I really did a good job with that one. Good video. Do a pulling one to see if you have luck. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I mean, hopefully I have luck. Now this is kind of a shame, but you know, I've been saving. I skipped FF10. I skipped near all for King Mont, and I've got over 100,000 Visior. And then unfortunately, I have a small surgery on Wednesday, or sorry, on Tuesday. And from what I understand, I will be like cognizant enough to play on like Friday, maybe earlier. So what that means is I probably won't be pulling until like the weekend, and I don't know if I'm going to be making any videos, to be honest. So as much as I've wanted to make a King Mont pull video, I don't know that it's going to happen this time, but maybe I'll record the footage and we can use it in some way or something in the future. Alright, so I just wanted to show this table again because it's so important. From the information on warthevisionscalc.com, there is such a small difference between King Mont 115 and 120. And the 120 skill that will give you some CT, and it's really good. It's a very strong skill. I don't know if I did that enough justice in my Should You Pull video. It's totally a strong skill that you should go for eventually, but I really think that, you know, in terms of him just being a viable tank, he is going to be so strong at 115, and people can really feel good about getting him there. And you see, you're really only missing out on HP and AP, and he does need AP for his skills, but it doesn't matter. I really think you're going to be good to go if you decide to go to 115, and that's a really big amount of savings of Visior. That's literally 20,000 Visior savings, huge. Next up, we've got Cabbage Channel, which is a pretty good name for a YouTube channel. Wonder what that guy covers. So, great video. I wonder how folks with Duane will feel about going for him. But yes, Mont has been sitting at the top of PvP for the full 4 months in JP. He has lots of fire rate enabling, team enabling potential along with his VC. So his VC raises max damage for fire units, huge for raids. And then he himself will give fire buffs to his allies, and then also, you know, break slash resist, that kind of stuff. He's really great for that, and I've got a lot of fire units, so I'm definitely in a good spot for fire raid teams. But in terms of Duane, a lot of global players already have Duane, and these are two very different units, but you might feel like, okay, well, I can only go for one given my savings. Well, you can always work on Duane in the barracks now and be, you know, in a good spot when he gets around. So they're different. Mont is a tank. He's a pure tank. He's going to be a better tank, more HP, for the most part better resistance than Duane. He's going to have more defense than Duane, and he has more like team buffs, self buffs, more things going on to just do his job as a tank. Duane's going to have like 150 more attack. He's going to have, he actually gets a barrier break. He gets a slash resist break as well. And Duane does get some enhanced resistances from his EX. Duane's actually going to be a better pierce tank than Mont is, but they really do fill, in my opinion, different like roles of what they can do. Duane could be a tank killer. He could be just like a DPS unit that is very bulky, and Mont is not going to be, you know, able to pivot to that role nearly as easily, although he's getting some defense penetration from his VC now and some HP plus. That's all really good. So if you're going to pick between the two, just know that, you know, Duane is not going to be that, like, you know, Wall or Agrius type tank. Like if you're like me, who's never had that kind of like that big tank on their account, King Mont is definitely the unit to go for. Duane you can work on over time. If you can do both, then that's the way to go, because they're both really good units. All right, now we got Lou Gate saying, I'm thinking I should skip King Mont because I spent too much for 2B and I already have a 99 wall that I've slowly been collecting Mind Spheres for since the anniversary. Really good call. Wol is going to be a fantastic EX tank. He's not going to be the same as Mont because Mont's going to have just a boatload of mobility and agility, which is something that most tanks don't get. So there is a difference between them, but we already know that Wol is a fantastic tank and his EX does look good. So you can definitely go that way. It's a cost-saving way, and you're not going to be, you know, out of luck not having Mont, by no means at all. But you know, Mont definitely does have his advantages. There's a reason why he's 100 cost, and that's, you know, something to mention. Next up is Kix, I think. Nice guide. I'm excited. I hope I can pull him and slow build him. Good luck to you, buddy. His job level 25 skill is really strong for tanks in my opinion. Keep his TP skills stack early, so you get him to stack early, and then get to the front early because he gets that 40 CT and then he's off to the races, and getting ahead of your party. He's got mobility, he's got agility, he's got it all. That's definitely relevant. So again, I'm not saying it's a bad skill. I'm just saying, you know, like, you have to make choices. You have to be really careful with your Visior. This is one way to cut corners. I myself am probably gonna just go straight for 120 as fast as I can, and then that way I will be able to use him in, you know, to his best ability on YouTube for you guys, but also to use him in live PvP, which is something I'm very excited for. Okay, now we've got Habits to Sub. I don't even know. I can't say any of these. Going all in for him. Praying Gumi blesses us with some good banners or a pity. So that's one thing I'll mention is that, you know, maybe there's going to be a cap for him. And if there is, that's going to be absolutely incredible. Maybe there's going to be the Spring Medals 1-to-1 for him. That certainly looks like that could be the case. But if there isn't, then you need to set a cap. My cap is going to be, I think, 40,000 Visior. Maybe I might put that up to 50. I don't know. That's like the range though. Like 50 is the height, the most I'm going to spend on King Mont. And then otherwise, what I'm going to do is, if I don't pull him, I'm just going to buy shards. I'm going to buy his shards while they're featured, and then whenever I get him in the future, hopefully I can pull him and then just max him and use him on my account, because boy do I need him. All right, we got Marvin Murillo. Didn't they eliminate the half pull rate for 100 costs starting with King Mont? So I did some digging around, and from what I saw, and again, I'm just gonna say I might not have the most, you know, I don't have the most accurate information. I don't play the JP game. So what I heard was that during the featured banner, King Mont has a regular pull rate, which is incredible. And then after the banner's over, when he just enters the regular pool, because he's not limited, his pull rate becomes the reduced 100 cost pull rate. So while you're trying to get a pull, you know, pull a 100 cost unit, and apparently that's in effect for Helena as well, you have the regular chance to pull them, but then if you want to get them later on, it will be harder to do so. So that's definitely good to know. That's huge for us, especially if there's no pity, but at the same time, just you can't chase too far, especially when the shards cost double. So be careful, set a limit for yourself before you pull. All right, this is Idachu 787. You should save for FF7 lol, and if you get him there, then great. You know, crying laughter, crying laughter, crying laughter. You know, the life is too short to be saving for FF7. It's like 4 months away and we have so many things going on. I like to play the game in front of me. I just did a large bout of saving for King Mont, so I'm definitely going to go for him. If that is your plan, if you are the saving type and you always want to save for the next big thing that we see in JP, that is good for you, and like there's nothing wrong with that, but I personally cannot you know, save too long for something. I just want to play this gacha game that I can see in front of me and enjoy the units that I am pulling. All right, we got Christopher Glace. Hopefully they put him in the Spring Metal shop with a 1-to-1 exchange rate. That is the hope. I would love that. I would be super psyched. I have some already. I would probably spend for that. I don't often spend, but I would probably spend if there was some sweet, you know, metal deal and I could save some in-game Visior, and then maybe I would go hard on the Earth Scholar if I have enough left over, or maybe I'd save up for another unit like Duane EX or something. And that's going to be it for the comments I wanted to talk about today. And then hopefully you guys enjoyed that and got some more, you know, thought into what you're going to do on Wednesday, what you're going to do with this banner. You know, maybe you're going to do a Hail Mary pull for the 2K. Maybe you're going to go to a certain limit, whatever it is. Maybe you're skipping because you want to pull on Helena, you want to pull on Duane or Charlotte or all these other units. That's great. Whatever you do, I hope you have good luck with it, and I hope you have fun doing it. And that's going to be it for me. So you can also wish me luck in the comments if you want. I greatly appreciate that. And then otherwise, let me know what you, you know, if this was helpful to you and if you enjoyed it. And then otherwise, we'll see ya all next time.